He's coming off his shortest outing of the year, only 2 2/3 against Baltimore. A no decision. He didn't get the ball out of his glove quick enough, was working underneath it. Everything sailing up and away from the lefties.
John, you have to love this catcher leading off. Melendez ready. Tyone's ready. Let's do it here in the Bronx. Pitches up and away, and we're...
Love it.
You know, it's unbelievable. If you look at some of his minor league...
Was laughing because Melendez had to go warm up the starting pitcher, run into the dugout to take his
first roll call. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Melendez actually played center field, too. The 3-1. Foul back, 3-2. Inside, so Melendez walks. Just the leadoff batter right here. Time for the defense of the Yankees, brought to you by your local Tri-State GMC dealer. The Royals are seriously considering trading Merrifield, so he's Merrifield. And a strike. 1-1.
3 hits shy of 1,000 with the Kansas City Royals. So you say he is one of the fan favorite. He has Royals history to do that at that age.
Fly ball down the left field line.
Number 2 spot in the lineup has changed an awful lot. Obviously, Aaron Judge hitting second a lot of the...
He's 15 for the last 5 seasons. There's only a couple guys in the major leagues. Whitfield becoming part of the game again, Flash, and I'm sure that you remember catching when teams would...
Let me get you set. And he is considered pitcher friendly. More outside strikes, more low strikes on right. Royals come into the game at 39. Disappointing season for Mike Matheny and the Royals. They had a 500 record in the season. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Merrifield down.
Off everything and past history. I mean, Tyone needs to get things going again. 0.47 ERA. In winning ways. I mean, you got to stop all the talk.
Made his major league. Here's Pasquantino, and he fouls one back. Big prospect for the league debut on June 28th, and he was called up after the Royals traded Carlos Santana. Chopped slowly right side. Bobble, and
you know, just to your point, you give the good teams like the Mets some extra outs. Obviously.
Well, sometimes things are just a little bit too easy, and you just take it for extra outs here in the first inning.
Paul, you think back.
So, Flash, we go through now, and Michael always knows my feeling on the...
Chasing back Melendez. It's kind of a... Yeah, it is. The 2-1.
See Aaron Boone asking where that pitch is, but as we watch Tyone.
There's a strike, gets that call, 3-2. And the payoff. Check swing, but he goes around.
Hard, and then with the air, the big strikeout here. If you can get out of this first inning.
He's facing a Royals team that has been shut out in its last 2 games, so this team, man. Ryan O'Hearn takes a strike. Popped up. Who's going to get it? 2 men left. Benintendi will lead off.
That lineup going to face Brady Singer. We'll take a look at his numbers of ERA, and we'll take a look at our pitcher scanner report. He is on a run. His last 4 starts outing against the Rays. He has the highest sinker usage in the American League. Back foot slider is a big strikeout pitch for him for the lefties.
It's hard to strike him out.
It's been
3 home runs, 39 ribbies. Foul back.
Loves the first pitch, loves to put the ball. He's got the flash mode. He wants to put it in play and get out of
this ball all over the field.
Strike 3. Just saying that he's one.
A good comebacker here. A lot of movement at the end. If it caught.
You know, guys, I said that Singer has the sinker percentage over 53%. It's
1-0 to Judge. Judge had one of his few rough outings of this season. This guy's pretty much carried this team for a long time. Every now and then you can have one of those games, Paul. You know, the Yankees against the Mets staff get the big hit in the big spot.
And Michael and
Crowd. The 2-2. 3 and check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. So Wales defense brought to you by your local Tri-State GMC dealers. Isbell in. There's Anthony Rizzo. Judge goes. Big jump. Throw to second. Not in time.
But, it's going to take a perfect throw. Ball up a little bit.
Line and caught by Garcia.
It's just defenses are weird. It's nobody's home. It's funny, the shift, the ball was caught because of.
Go both ways, right, Paul? I mean, you either get off to a good start, this is fantastic, or San Diego, and I felt so much pressure to impress my new teammates. Like
2-2. Strike 3.
With some finish there, so maybe got the benefit of the doubt on the call off the plate as well.
He evolved into a really good pitcher when he got away from he's got to mix in both of those fastballs.
Yeah, I think you said it perfectly from a hitting standpoint, right, Paul?
It's getting hit. So, I think that two-seam fastball is so important for Tyone.
Not easy.
Take a look at his Pasquantino, the 49th best prospect. I was talking to Ryan Lefevre the long time. Some hope. The 1-2. That one is ripped into right center field. Long run for Gallo. Prado will go for 3, and he will be in there.
Well, again, and with 1 out, I mean, this ricochet absolutely went sideways, which you're not used to seeing as a center fielder. Hammered into right center field. And then really, if you're Aaron Hicks, you're waiting for a normal hop.
Garcia making his first 2-0. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1.
Then you're thinking with a guy like Garcia who has that closed off stance, you can run.
2-2. Double A. 2-2. Fly ball shallow center. Coming on is Hicks. He'll make the ball. Throws a 1-hopper right to Trevino.
Again,
boy, Hicks's arm has really come all the way back after the Tommy John.
No chance. Nice easy throw. Isbell might be one of the guys, Michael, in flat.
Isbell. Pitch is high.
Nintendi gone. He might work his way in the lineup a little more if he can produce.
Second pitch for Tyone. Fouled straight. And the pitch. Right under the hand. A huge lead at third because Donaldson's playing well off the line for the lefty batter. So ball. Strike 3. Isbell down looking, strikeout in the bottom of the second. Second inning. And a strike.
Earlier today, and Benintendi, as Hicks drives this one out to left field. Aaron Hicks is going to get a lot more reps in center field, and he's already had a conversation with Aaron Judge. You can deadline.
And you would think that Matt Carpenter might lose some at bats.
Still do not know what this roster is going to look like. Still a few more days until that August 2nd.
Judge has been great in center field. Right now, we're just going to move him. Can Aaron Hicks play right field?
That they can go to late in games.
You know, I kind of pressed. He said, well, we'll worry about that when when Giancarlo comes back, he said, but it does get
Outfielders move all over the place. It doesn't seem as big of a deal back.
Because you give guys days off, and I think that's a lot. It's not like Aaron Judge did anything body more. It'll give him an opportunity to play more games by not playing center field without beating him up to the point where he's your everyday center fielder.
down and covering center field at Yankee Stadium. That's a lot of real estate, so he can cover a lot less real estate. 1-0. Two 2-0. Now 2-0. 3-0.
Has not stepped up to be the player that they thought he was going to be to this point.
And the 3-1. Marwin Gonzalez on deck. Rip foul. Strike three. Gallo down.